Come on, my son! Hey everyone, it's Mr. Flying Pig HD here with a little match reaction video for you for the Zorya Luhansk versus Manchester United game that's just finished 2-0 to Manchester United over in Ukraine there. The last fixture in the Europa League group stages, and Manchester United have come away with a resounding victory in the end. We just needed a point from this game to guarantee progression into the last 32 of the competition. We've got the 3 points. All important on a very tough pitch, very tough place to go. The war-torn Ukraine, it's always going to be a tough game. And apparently the pitch was hard as a rock beforehand, so you know, it's just good that we managed to play a decent standard of football tonight in the second half. Anyway, I thought first half we were gash-tastic, man! It wasn't fantastic from United in the first half. I mean, it was slow, it was boring. We didn't make anything happen at all, really, apart from a few long-distance Paul Pogba long shots. All of a sudden, the lad thinks he's Ronaldo from distance. No, he has scored a screamer or two in his time as Paul. We got to let him off. I like to quote the famous hockey legend, ice hockey legend, Wayne Gretzky, who gives a shit about ice hockey. Not me, but he came out with a good quote, and that quote is, "You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take." So you can't fault him for shooting from distance. You know, at least he's got the confidence to do that. And I thought the second half he put in a really good shift for United and had a hand in a important goal for us. It didn't take us long to get firing after the break. That man, Mkhitaryan, who's finally recently been given this place in the team by Jose Mourinho, it's taken him a good few months to get that run in the team. But since he's had that first appearance for Manchester United, I think he's come on leaps and bounds. He's shown what a class player he was. He's shown why he's got so many assists and goals over in the German League last season. He's shown that quality, something that United have been lacking all too much of this season. And Mkhitaryan was on fire tonight. He was excellent. His mobility's fantastic. His vision's fantastic. And what a fantastic individual goal that was. I mean, it was all about the Marcos Rojo assist though, wasn't it? You know? No, in all reality, just a great individual bit of skill. He's ran through from the centre circle, really. There's 4 white shirts around him, and he's taken it towards goal. And he has absolutely rinsed every single one of those Zorya Mug defenders. And slotted it past the keeper with a very classy finish. It was a classy goal from a classy player. And that's what we've been lacking at United. So great to see him coming in there and fill in a gap of what looks to be a great player for Manchester United. Other than that, it was a much better performance from us second half. Paul Pogba's doing all sorts of good things. I thought, let me talk about Wayne Rooney. Actually, Wayne Rooney was absolutely le gash-tastique tonight, I have to say. Wayne, sort your freaking life out, but I mean, he's so hit and miss these days. He's really inconsistent. Apart from one decent little bit of individual skill he had before the break with a nice shot on goal, which the keeper scrambled to save, he was absolutely dog. He was dog tonight. He was terrible. After saying he looked pissed off getting substituted, you should not be pissed off getting substituted there, Wayne, because you deserved it, pal, because you were playing shit. I was all expecting Wayne to break Bobby Charlton's goal-scoring record tonight, or at least match it, playing a shitty Ukrainian side who we've never lost to a Ukrainian side, Manchester United. I was expecting us to go out there and dwarf them with our class, which is what we should have freaking done. We should have been dwarfing them with our class because we're a much classier side than Zorya Luhansk. Make no bones about it. Manchester United are in 2 completely different fields than Zorya Luhansk. But fair play to them. They got numbers behind the ball. They made it difficult for Manchester United. And going in at half-time, everything was to play for. If not for that early Mkhitaryan goal, who knows what could have happened. But I definitely think Wayne Rooney just put in a shitty performance tonight, and I was almost happy to see Fellaini come on for the tosser. And that is saying something, pal. That's when he's saying something. Once again, why the freaking heck is Marouane Fellaini coming on the freaking pit, though? Oh, that's what I want to know, especially after that world-class performance he put in the other day. What does Jose do? He brings on freaking Marouane Fellaini! Oh, you just can't write this shit. But anyway, it wasn't enough to put the nail in our coffin tonight. He didn't score an own goal, didn't give away a penalty, didn't stitch us up too much tonight, apart from looking like a complete knob with that haircut. But what did happen in the latter part of the game is Paul Pogba with a lovely pass through to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zorya Luhansk defending, way too high up, and they've been caught out there. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, he's not the paciest man in the world, is he? But he's got that vision. He knows when to time those runs. He timed the run perfectly. Paul Pogba slotted in a perfect pass for him, lovely. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic has taken it towards goal. He's kept his cool. It almost looked like he was dilly-dallying in on the ball too much and was in 2 minds. But what did he do? He opens up his body and he finds the bottom right-hand corner of the goal with a lovely tucked finish. It was a great goal from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. That just wrapped it up for Manchester United, 2-0. I thought it was a decent performance second half. First half, it was absolutely Moisey-esque. But second half, we turned on the style a little bit and showed Zorya Luhansk why we are Manchester United and they are bunch of mugs nobody's ever heard of. So, no, fair play to them. They made it difficult for us, especially over the 2 ties. So, all credit, all respect to Zorya Luhansk, and, you know, of course, a lot of problems in Ukraine at the moment. So, that's a great spectacle for their fans and supporters, etc. But there we have it, the all-important fixture. We've done what we had to do. We've won the game. We've progressed through to the last 32 of the tournament, the next round of the tournament in the Europa League. Remember, United are not looking likely that we're going to qualify for the Champions League via the league this season. So the Europa League is hugely important for us. I mean, it's going to be a tough task winning that. Still some very good teams in there. Of course, Tottenham have just been relegated to the Europa League from the Champions League. So that's one side that we're going to have to contend with. There's other quality side throughout the competition. So it's not a given by any means. Manchester United are going to have to go on an excellent cup run in order to get this trophy. But we're going to have to do that, in my opinion, to get Champions League football next season. Because I don't see us catching the top 4 or 5 teams that are looking really good at the moment, consistently picking up points, playing good football, when we're just so inconsistent and can't win a game to save our lives. You know, how many draws in the league in a row? It's just bollocks, isn't it? So the Europa League's really important. We've done what we had to do, got through to the latter stages now. We've just got to keep winning games. We've got to keep winning games, progress to that final, win the Super Cup, win the Champions League next year. That's what we've got to do. But a couple of nice goals from United tonight. Get your comments in below with who you thought played well tonight. I do think Pogba's had a good game, although I was a bit disappointed with his first half performance. Second half, he's turned it around. Wayne Rooney, you're absolute dog, mate. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, decent, and Henrik Mkhitaryan probably gets my man of the match for that lovely individual piece of skill. Get commenting below, guys. This is Mr. Flying Pig HD. Let me know what you thought about it below. Please do get commenting. You can follow me on Twitter at Mr. Flying Pig HD, and also on Facebook at Mr. Flying Pig HD, and Instagram. That's right, you guessed it, Mr. Flying Pig HD. So please go follow them for more updates and to keep track of upcoming content. But until next time, have yourself a good one. Thanks very much for watching this video. This is the Pig. Take it easy, and come on, United!